Hello everyone, my name is Patrice Colston, and I just wanted to let you all know that I am not an angry black woman. I am, however, a black woman who loves to give back to her community. I'm getting sick and tired of mentioning my organization, the National Council of Negro Women, and being judged before I'm even able to explain what my organization is all about. Today's society has a tendency to judge books by the surface. We are all college students, so it should be important to us all not to make assumptions without gathering enough information. As an active member and the current vice president of this organization, I have made it my goal over the past 3 years to not fall short of our founder's actual intentions. I'm not sure how Mary's visions became so misconstrued over time, but today I'm here to give a little background information, and I will address some of the common misconceptions, all while providing clarity. To begin, let me first give you a little background information about the founder and history of the organization. I'm pretty sure most of you have all heard about Mary McLeod, right? Well, for those of you who haven't, allow me to give you a brief outline.
What's your last name? What was that name?
McLeod. According to biography.com, Mary McLeod was born Mary Jane McLeod on July 10, 1885 in Maysville, South Carolina. Her biography also states that she was born to former slaves and grew up with the belief that education provided the key to racial advancement. She was one of 17 kids to attend school, and she also graduated from Scotia Seminary for Girls in 1893. She then furthered her education at the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago. After 2 years, she then moved to Daytona, where she began her career as an educator and activist. She started Daytona Normal and Industrial Institute for Negro Girls in 1904, which eventually became merged with Cookman Institute for Men in 1923, which eventually became Bethune-Cookman University, which she is well known and recognized for today. Not only is she the founder of this wonderful institution, she is also the founder of my lovely organization, the National Council of Negro Women. The National Council of Negro Women was founded December 5th, 1935, during a time where our country faced racism and sexism in abundance. The organization has evolved over time to be relevant to our time. However, our mission is still the same. We advocate for African American women, their family, and their community. We fulfill our mission by doing community service that benefits the minorities, and we also host events that raise awareness to common issues faced within the minority community. According to the national website, today there are 39 national affiliates and more than 240 sections throughout the country striving to carry out Mary's mission, and I, for one, am proud that we are able to continue her legacy. Now that I have given you a little background information about our founder and the history of the organization, I will now address the common misconceptions placed upon the National Council of Negro Women. Of course, by hearing the name National Council of Negro Women, quick assumptions and misconceptions are bound to arise. Some people automatically think that we're like these group of hardcore feminists, or they always get the image of, I don't know if you guys ever seen Wayne Tell, but Angela Bassett in the movie when she's blowing up her husband's car. But I'm here to tell you all that this is not true. I do not walk around with my fist in the air, and I do not burn up my husband's belongings. We are not a coalition of women who go around hating men. We would definitely be called the She Woman Men Haters Club instead. The second misconception that I hear all the time is that it's an organization strictly for women. Why would men want to get caught in the wrath of angry black women, right? While the organization may specifically say it's a council for women, the involvement of the organization isn't limited to just women. Our mission states that we advocate for black women, her family, and her community, and men fall under family and community. So to deny and refuse the involvement of men would be absurd, considering the fact that we support them as well. We actually have a few members involved, and they certainly defy those insane stereotypes. Now that we have addressed those crazy misconceptions about my organization, I would like to share with you some of the things that we actually do. Within the many community service events that we participate in, we have 2 projects that we do annually. One of these projects involve going to an out-of-state service trip. We basically select a few random cities and we do research on the cities to see which city would benefit the most. This year we chose to go to New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm pretty sure most of you have all heard of the Hurricane Katrina, which took place in 2005. A lot of people were displaced from their homes, and according to the St. Bernard Project website, after almost 8 years, there are still up to 8,000 families that cannot afford to rebuild the homes that they own due to overwhelming costs, disability, contractor fraud, or any one of a number of other obstacles. So one of the things that we did was aid in the efforts of bringing those families back home by helping rebuild those houses. This is one of the houses that we worked on. They split us up into 2 sites, and I was at this site, and we basically did mudding and drywall type of work, and it was a very rewarding experience. Another service project that we actually just started this last year, we basically select a local high school within Tallahassee, and we select 4 deserving high school girls and send them to their senior prom, and we call this a dream come true. We have a year-long prom dress drive, and we also collect gently used shoes and accessories. We also do fundraisers aiding in our efforts to provide hair, makeup, pictures, and transportation. This is what we were able to do last year. If any of you ladies have any used dresses or accessories, we're still accepting them, so you can all just contact me. To conclude, I'm involved with a historical community service-based organization. We have discussed quite a lot within this allotted time. I was able to give you the brief history of the organization, tackle the common misconceptions, and provide details of what we actually do. So the next time you hear anyone say that they're involved with the National Council of Negro Women, just remember that we are not a group of angry Black women. Thank you.